Alright, hello. This is Marie Diaries and I'm here to do a video. It is 9:55 on the alarm clock. It is January 1st, 2026. Alright, so as I'm doing this video and this reading, I have to upload 3 other videos. So I'm going to have to do that tomorrow, which will be Friday, January 2nd, 2026. So before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it immediately, permanently goes back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go. People, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you. So, last night after I got done doing that reading, I was trying to figure out what the letters, what those 3 letters, what was I getting out of those 3 letters that came up in that reading last night. So I'm gonna have to definitely upload those videos, including that one. That's gonna be the last one should be uploaded, and then this one. But the 3 letters that came up in that reading last night was RTM. All right, or you could put the letters around or switch them around or whatever. There could be something about a masculine connected to those letters. But I don't know. I wanted to do another reading to continue either off of that reading or just another reading. The RTM. So I was getting from those 3 letters is something about returning the money. That's what I got later, like last night. A while after that, I got return the money. All right. So I don't know what that is about. I don't know. I don't know how much money it is. I don't know. It could be something about returning some money. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with the horror deck, like I've been doing or using. I actually want to use the astrology deck too, so I'm gonna go with that first, and then I'm gonna go to the horror deck. So let's see what needs to be seen or shown from this deck in regards to the energy, in regards to RTM, return the money, a masculine possibly, all right, or it could be a feminine. What does return the money or RTM or MTR or whatever, what is the overall energy for that or for this? What is the overall energy for this in regards to RTM, MTR, Mr. whatever? We got the 3rd house, okay? In the 3rd house, it says spiritually, your ideas, mentally, short-term thinking, and trips. Physically, who or what is around you. All right, what else for this energy? Return the money, a masculine or Mr. or whatever, how the letters go, or me. What else to clarify for this? We have a few cards that just came out. So the sun is kind of like crossing. All right here on top. Under that is in Gemini. I also see in Aquarius. All right, so we got spiritually demonstrate, mentally realize, physically act like a leader. All right, that's the sun in Leo. And then again, we have in Gemini and Aquarius. Under in Gemini, you have Saturn and you have the North Node. And then, like I said, again, in Aquarius came out. So something about in Aquarius and a Gemini may or may not be significant. We got in Cancer at the back of the deck. What else for this energy? What else for this deck, for the overall energy for this? Return the money, or a masculine or a feminine, whoever, however the letters is supposed to go. We got the 8th house, all right? It says spiritually, personal power, mentally, the mysteries of life, physically, a major change. What else for the energy for this? Return the money or whatever. We got in the 4th house. My nose is itching. In the 4th house, spiritually, what makes you feel secure, mentally, support, physically, your home base or family. All right, in the 4th house is going under the 3rd house. So 3rd and 4th house could be highly significant. What else for this energy out here? What else for the energy for this? RTM, MTR, return the money, a masculine. We have the North Node coming out. It says spiritually there will be mentally success from, physically benefit. All right, that's going under the Sun in Leo. Next to the 4th house, so something about the 4th house in the future. And the North Node. What else for the overall energy for this? Return the money, a masculine, a Mr., a feminine, however this resonates. All right. So what's coming out on the table? You have the 12th house and in Leo, but I'm going to take the 12th house. All right. In the 12th house, spiritually it says seeking oneness with all there is. Mentally, philanthropy. Physically, keep your involvement hidden. All right, with that going under in the 8th house, so there is some something about involvement hidden in regards to a major change. Keep your involvement hidden, a major change. All right, something about personal power with the 8th house being over the 12th house. You also have Jupiter, excuse me, in Cancer that came out. Again, you have in Leo that came out on the table. This could be something in regards to a feminine or masculine self-confidence, all right? In regards to this return the money or money being returned to them or something like that. Yeah, so Neptune in 2nd house, which is resources, and Mars action is at the back of the deck. As I was about to put those 2 cards back in Neptune in 2nd house. What else for return the money for this energy? Okay, so Mars comes back out. Spiritually, the drive for it. Mentally, the confronting of. Physically, action. With it going under in the 3rd house and in the 4th house. All right, you have in the 10th house, 5th house, and Uranus that also came out with Saturn talking about limits imposed at the back of the deck. All right, so I'm going to get 2 more. 2 more for this energy. Return the money, a masculine. We got the moon coming out. So we got the sun and the moon out here. Spiritually defend, mentally accept, physically let your feelings tell you how to. All right, with the moon going under the sun and in the North Node. So the sun and the moon is out here. All right, one more for this energy. Return the money, a masculine, or however. Okay, so that fell. But it's in the 11th house. Spiritually, for humanity's sake. Mentally, your hopes and wishes. Physically, do it for the future. And then at the back of the deck, you have in the 9th house. With the 11th house going under in the 8th house and under the 12th house. And then the 11th house. So you have the 3rd, 4th. The 8th, the 11th, and the 12th house out here. You have the sun and the moon, the North Node, and Mars. In Virgo just came out with in Capricorn and then in Aquarius at the back of the deck. Alright, I'm kind of feeling like I should take one more row. Yeah, I'm going to do one more row of these. Alright, what else for the last row of these? Return the money or a masculine or Mr. or however this goes. You have the 10th house coming out. Spiritually, your destiny. Mentally, where you're going. Physically, your career. All right, with 1016, I just saw on the recording the 10th house going under in the 3rd house, 4th house, and Mars. You also have in Taurus and the South Node that just came out with in 10th house. All right. You also have at the back of the deck, you have Jupiter. All right. All right. 2 more for this energy. Return the money. You have Saturn. Limits imposed physically. Spiritually, the maturity that brings. Mentally, caution regarding. Physically, limits imposed. With that going under the sun, the North Node, the Moon, and then Saturn. All right, yeah, something about communication and Mercury. All right, 1 more for this energy out here. Return the money. A Mr., a masculine, a feminine, however this goes. MTR, RTM, whatever that, how it go. All right, so 2 just came out. We got in Virgo, comes out with in the 1st house. All right, back of the deck, you have in Aquarius. All right, so in Virgo, in spiritually, the serving of others. Mentally, the details of spiritually, the serving of others. Mentally, the details of. Physically, do what you must do. And all right, in Virgo. All right, with that going under the 8th house, the 12th house, 11th house, and then you have in Virgo. All right, so that's the only sign that's out here. That's crazy. Yeah, back of the deck you have in Scorpio. Spiritually, the extraordinary power of prayer. Spiritually, mentally, the highest and lowest aspects of. Physically, control the situation. All right, so I'm going to pause for a minute. As I unpause the video, I just saw 12:21. All right, it's also 10:11 on the clock. All right, so what needs to be seen or shown for this deck, the horror deck, in regards to this energy out here, or the overall energy for this? Return the money, a masculine. All right, I think that is lies at the back of the deck. So there could be some type of lies in regards to someone returning the money or something like that. You have Wonder of the World coming out with Harvest, Trap, and you have the Deep. All right, so there could be some okay, I was thinking that was about to be but there could be something deep about a trap or something. Now I'm seeing 10:10 on the alarm clock. All right, that clock is 2 minutes behind from the regular time. All right, but yeah, 10:10 on the alarm clock. What else for the overall energy for this in regards to this? Return the money or whatever like that. You have help me. All right, Wander of the World and help me. Something about WH or HW, something about HM or MH, or something about WM or MW. What else for the overall energy for this? Return the money, a Mr., a masculine, a feminine. All right, what is the overall energy for this? What else to clarify? Wander of the World and help me from this deck. You have the woods, so it's the overall picture, the forest. Something is the overall picture, the forest, in regards to something could possibly have been something with technology, recording, faith turned in towards the book. Something about a boyfriend, a best friend, something about Facebook, or I'm getting be fronting. What else for the overall energy for this? Return the money in regards to this energy out here on the table. What else for the overall energy for this? What else for the overall energy? The Deep comes back out. All right, falling on top of Wander of the World. The Deep. The Jaws movie. Something about, there's two W's out here, W, H, W, and D. Something about WD or DW. Give me one more for the card for the back, for the overall energy for the back of the deck. What's the overall energy for this? Wander of the world, help me, the woods, and the deep in regards to return the money, a masculine, a mister, a feminine, however this goes. What's the overall energy for this? Okay, we got midnight coming out. It was turned over in the deck, but now it comes out in the reverse, which is the Gremlin movie. 15:51 on the alarm clock. All right, forbidden, obsession is, I guess this is the back of the deck. You have twins turned in towards fertility. You have dance turned in towards cat. Okay, so those was at the back of the deck. I see FOT or TOF, T or FOTF, FTOF. All right, but midnight was at the back of the deck. All right, so something about the Gremlin movie. I don't know that one in reverse. Forbidden, obsession. And then you have twins. All right, so all of those is at the back of the deck. Twins is emphasize work. That's the Shiny movie. All right, so Wander of the World. Wander of the World is, what is that? King Kong, 1933. I'm going to show you the greatest things your eyes have ever beheld. Fortune favors the bold. Right, interesting. Something about planes. Something about the spiritual meaning of a gorilla. Something about something with a recording, a camcorder, or I'm getting something about footage, recording, or something like that. Something about New York City or some type of major city could be significant. You have Help Me, which is the exorcism. That came out in 1973. What's wrong with me? Question mark. Have faith in others. Ask for help. All right, so somebody could be, what it was, Wander of the World was fortune favors the bold, help me, have faith in others, and ask for help. The Woods is the Blair Witch Project. It's the overall picture. It's the overall picture. The forest. Yep. The Woods, the Blair Witch Project, 1999. It's like a totally filtered reality. It's the overall picture, the forest. So something is the overall picture in regards to there could be a masculine needing some help, or a couple, or a connection, a relationship. You got a male and a female. Well, you got three people on this card. Yeah. The Woods is the Blair Witch Project movie. You know that talk about them doing, they was like in the woods, and they was like finding out all this strange stuff that was in the woods and stuff like that had to do with witchcraft or whatever, supposedly. All right, but that's what they were finding. Yeah, there could be something about a conflict or something like that, or something about a conflict. A conflict could be connected to this. All right. The Deep. The Deep is Jaws, 1975. You're going to need a bigger boat. Preparation is key. Your own preparation most of all. So somebody felt like they had to prep for something, because something definitely could be a filtered reality. There's a filter reality in regards to this. It's the overall picture. It's the wood. So it's a yeah. Preparation is key. Your own preparation most of all. Midnight is at the back of the deck, which is the Gremlins movie. You didn't listen and you see what happens? Question mark. What's your equivalent of a midnight snack? Question mark. What's your equivalent of a midnight snack? Okay. So somebody was prepping for something in regards to this money or whatever. All right, you got forbidden. Forbidden is Candyman. Yeah, in regards to something being done 4 times, calling on something 4 times or something like that. With forbidden. Forbidden is the Candyman movie. Can't say Candyman times 4. Upright, proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. All right, then you have obsession. Obsession is the Phantom of the Opera, 1925. I have brought you here 5 Cellars Underground because I love you. Dial it down. Hype usually leads to disappointment. And then you have Twins, which is the Shining movie, 1980. Come play with us. Emphasize work. What is the overall energy for this out here? Return the money, a mister, a masculine, a feminine, maybe even possibly a group. Clarify wonder of the world for this energy out here. Okay. That was the High Priestess, I think. Clarify wonder of the world for this energy out here on the table. You got an Empress crossing with the Strength in Leo. So the Empress came out crossing. So Bolton, what am I getting? What the hell was I about to say? Bold favors the fortune. So somebody was not really knowing how they was going to go about a idea of getting some type of money. They wanted help, or now they could be wanting help, or they did something with this group or this whatever this connection is. They did something in regards to yeah, look, the Lovers at the back of the deck. So that was the High Priestess, but it was in reverse. High Priestess in reverse in Cancer, to the Lovers in Gemini. Clarify, help me for this energy out here. Help me was The Exorcist, 1973. What's wrong with me? Question mark. Have faith in others. Ask for help. So somebody could have been asking somebody for help. They was like not really sure of how to go about this money, or maybe even returning this some type of money. They wasn't sure how to go about doing it or something like that. Because maybe they first of all they got it out of doing some type of witchcraft or something like that. Clarify, help me. You have Strength in Leo coming back out again with Judgment in Leo. Yeah, there's judgment in how I feel like the Help Me has 3 people on it, at least 3 people, in regards to how they went about getting this money or something like that, or maybe even trying to return this money. But there's judgment on that. Yeah, judgment, Leo, to the lovers, Gemini, again at the back of the deck. 2511, I just saw 1024 on the clock. Clarify the woods. It's the overall picture of the forest. In regards to return the money, a Mr. a masculine, however this goes. For this energy out here on the table. Clarify the woods. Clarify the woods. You have judgment, Leo. Again, coming out with the world. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. With the moon and Pisces at the back of the deck. Clarify the deep. The deep was the Jaws movie. You're going to need a bigger boat. Preparation is key. Your own preparation most of all. Clarify the deep in regards to return the money or whatever this energy is. A Mr. or masculine. Return the money for this energy out here on the table. Look how the fuck that's just sitting up there like that. What the hell? So somebody definitely was doing witchcraft. What? Witchcraft, black magic, something. The moon and Pisces is at the back of the deck again. Why is it sitting up here like that? And can you even tell what well, when you watch this, I wonder if you're going to be able to tell what major arcana that is. This junk is crazy how that just did that. Because I don't feel like a feminine, it's not a feminine that got the money. Because the Empress also talks about new ideas, fertility, the feminine energy, all right? Because again, it's crossing. It talks about love, beauty, peaceful, all right? So this is the Hermit in Virgo that just was sitting up there like that. Yeah, there could be something significant about 5 people connected to this energy in regards to some money or returning the money, all right? That's why they was trying to, with help me, they was trying to, something about getting help from other people or maybe help from others within the group, all right? Yeah, the world, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. You have double world energy. Because this deck of major arcanas has 2 world cards in the deck. Clarify the midnight in reverse for the back of the deck for this energy. Clarify midnight in reverse. Which is what's your equivalent of a midnight snack, question mark. Clarify midnight. Okay, a contract or a union, a contract, you got the Hierophant to the Chariot and Cancer behind that. The Hierophant, the Chariot, the Emperor, the World, the Temperance, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. Something could have either ended and started or started and ended. Something about Sagittarius season could be significant. For an emperor, a masculine energy, a father figure, somebody of authority, power. They don't have to be, but they could just be a father figure. All right, whether they have kids or not. But yeah. Something about some type of contract or something like that. Hold on, because I don't want these to fall. Clarify Wander of the World with the Empress crossing for this energy out here on the table. Return the money. Look who just flew out. The Queen of Swords. Damn. Ten of Swords at the back of the deck. That flew out quick. King Kong, 1993. So a Queen of Swords, it was kind of trying to go in the reverse, but it didn't go all the way. All right, so a Queen of Swords. They could have been one. They could have been this feminine energy. All right, I feel like working with a masculine or vice versa. This could be actually a King of Swords. All right, however it resonates. Yeah, something in regards to the past, 6 months ago, the month of June, something like that. In regards to, that's when they could have initially wanted to return some type of money or something about whatever this money. Yeah, something about some illusions. All right. Or something about the month of June, something about 6 to 7 months, whether that's past, present, or future, in regards to this whole thing. Yeah, okay, doing something sneaky, deceptive, lies, betrayal, hurt, in regards to gaining the money. All right, them doing that, some type of, maybe this was done in some type of big city, or as far as them traveling somewhere with the planes. There's 2 planes on the wonder of the world. Clarify, help me for return the money. What's wrong with me? Question mark. Have faith in others, ask for help. So this Queen of Swords could have been asking for help. All right, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune just turned over with the Fool and Aquarius. All right, the Knight of Swords at the back of the deck. But clarify, help me with Strength and Leo for this energy. Return the money. Clarify, help me with Strength and Leo for return this money. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So possibly when this Queen of Swords wanted to return this money, they was in this Nine of Pentacles energy, or they was by themselves, or they definitely could have been, they had faith in getting help from somebody else within this group, or somebody they was working with. Yeah, just to balance something out. Maybe this could have been somebody in the law or something like that. 8 of Cups. And then they was going to walk away, or something about 8 months, or the month of August could be significant. Or they decided to walk away in the month of August, or 8 months in, or something like that. Clarify the Woods. It's the overall picture with Judgment and Leo. All right, you have the Temperance and Sagittarius that turned over. And what's face down, the Two of Wands. This could have been something that this person, whatever sign is, they don't have to be a Queen of Swords, or maybe this could be somebody within the court or something like that. This Queen of Swords energy, all right, because I always get like the King and the King and the Queen of Swords. I always get that as like people that could be like some type of law person or something like that. Somebody who feel like they're very very smart and intellectual and uses communication. Very, somebody very smart with communication to do something, get something done, or whatever like that. Clarify the Deep with the Hermit and Virgo for return the money for this energy out here. You had the Hierophant and Taurus. Yeah, 3 of Wands also came out. So something was a contract when it came, that could be coming out if it haven't already. Something was a contract in regards to this Queen of Swords, or them doing or saying something. All right, again, you have the obsession, and they could have been in this obsession energy, or who they was working with was in this obsession energy, because it was something in regards to emphasizing work. All right, with the Twins energy, double something, balancing something. All right, Queen of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Temperance, Sagittarius, the Hierophant. Something about 9 years ago could be significant in regards to this Queen of Swords. This could have been in regards to 9 years ago during Sagittarius season. Split the deck. Knight of Swords to the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Excuse me. Wander of the world with this Empress crossing. Fortune favors the bold. Clarify that. Let's clarify that again in regards to return the money. The Ace of Swords, the Star, and Aquarius. Okay, I seen the Ace of Swords first. So something was very untruthful in regards to how something was said and done in regards to possibly, like I said, 9 years ago. All right, in regards to some type of wish fulfillment or multiple wish fulfillments. All right, with this Queen of Swords, with a whatever this connection or relationship was. All right, yeah, it definitely could have burdened them 10 days, 11 days, or back around that time. All right, whether this could be past, present, or haven't happened yet. All right, clarify, help me with strength in Leo for return the money in regards to this energy out here. You have the Six of Pentacles that's faced up. Yeah, there was some falseness or something like that. False statements, documents, agreements, information in regards to this connection. Yeah, there go the Two of Pentacles in regards to some type of work. All right, plan. I'm getting 6 to 2, eight of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Yeah, because something is the overall picture in regards to this being Judgment card in regards to this money. Okay, you have the Queen of Cups coming out in reverse. Let me flip it because I don't know if it was... Okay, it's supposed to be in the upright. I didn't know if it was supposed to be... Or I didn't know if that was in the deck in reverse or not. Or it just came out in the reverse. You got the Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords coming out. Somebody rushing to do something to get this Ace of Pentacles, but it definitely caused some type of confusion or conflict with this connection, this relationship, this group in regards to something that was done in heavily, like you know, some type of witchcraft or black magic or some type of spell or something definitely could have been done. All right, you have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords out here on the table so far. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, for this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Cups. All right, or they could be actually a King of Swords and a King of Cups. All right, they don't have to be this Queen and King of Cups. They could just be coming up as the Queen, this Queen energy for both of them. Yeah, they was in some type of group together or organization, contract together, whatever you want to call this. They could have been contracted together 9 years ago to do something in regards to money. The Five of Wands came out in reverse with the Sun and Leo at the back of the deck. Clarify the deep. Preparation is key. Your own preparation most of all. Clarify the deep with the Hermit and Virgo for return the money. Okay, one card just booted itself off the table with two other cards staying. You have Judgment in Leo again with Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there's judgment in double judgment in regards to how they went about something with this contract. Like they did some type of preparation looking into something in regards to this contract or something to gain this Ten of Pentacles, but there's judgment on it. Hangman and Pisces at the back of the deck. What fell out over here? The Page of Swords. Yeah, that maybe there is a lot of there end up being a lot of gossip and talk about something. All right, I feel like amongst this group or something like that. Clarify Wander of the World with the Empress crossing for return the money. You have the Death in Scorpio. So there was some untruthfulness in regards to how they went about falsifying something. Yeah, the Ace of Ooh, a bit more cheap. The Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so they went about falsifying something to gain some type of money. All right, that could be in regards to a Queen of Swords, or maybe it could be in regards to a Queen of Cups. But I don't know, whatever how it resonates. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Three of Swords, King and Queen of Pentacles, with the Wheel of Fortune at the back of the deck. Clarify, help me with the Strength in Leo in regards to this energy. You have the Page of Wands. Yeah, there was some type of creative message. Nine of Cups comes out. Ace of Pentacles at the back of the deck. There was some creativeness in regards to either relaying a message, getting a message in regards to a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Because something is the overall picture in regards to... The overall picture is the Forest. Four of Swords. Maybe there could have been two different things. Like, it was like one thing, it was how they falsified papers or something. Another was how the person could have passed away unexpectedly. Four of Swords to the Tower and Aquarius. Clarify Judgment in Leo with the Woods. It's the overall picture. Alright, you have the Sun in Leo coming out. Something about a younger Page of Wands energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be significant. Two of Wands, that's at a distance. Or something about either near or far. Or something again about traveling. Five of Cups. Clarify the deep with the higher, clarify the deep with the Hermit and Virgo. Return the money. Okay, Two of Wands comes back out again. I feel like this Queen of Swords, if the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, there go the King of Cups. If the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups is not working to, well, I was going to say they could be working together, but if they are not working together, the Queen of Swords could have lied or communicated something false to get, in regards to this death, like to get the money. And then the Queen of Cups, something about this Queen of Cups. Sagittarius, Queen of Cups, the Sun and Leo. The Seven of Wands. Blocking something. Standing their ground about something. Seven of Wands to the Four of Swords. So either this could be about a Queen of Swords or a Queen of Cups. Or this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Swords is connected to this. Okay, maybe they could be because the Three of Pentacles was turned over. The Tower and Aquarius is at the back of the deck. Something about Page of Cups and the Five of Wands. Clarify Wander of the World with the Empress coming out crossing. Return the money for this energy out here on the table. You had the Queen of Wands coming out, but she's coming out in the reverse, basically. So a Queen of Swords could have been wanting to make some type of false information about a Queen of Wands, all right? About her being in the reverse, or about there could just be, or there could be a Queen of Wands that's connected to this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Cups in regards to something ending, a change, or a death. Okay, yeah, maybe that is true. Whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups to the Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. Three to the Five of Cups is the Eight of Cups to the Ten of Swords. Something about 8 months, past, present, or haven't happened already. and then 10 weeks, or something about an ending, betrayal, a backstabbing. All right. Yeah, about a Two of Cups, about a connection, a relationship, platonic, business, romantic. Clarify, help me with the strength of Leo in regards to this energy. You got the moon. The sun and the moon is out there with the other cards, and now they're basically like right next to each other over here too. Wow. Mm. So something is definitely hidden in regards to, like I said, I feel like help me was looking at getting help from others or something like that. So these people, whoever they are, whatever sign they is, whatever gender, it says have faith in others, ask for help. So it was hidden on how they went about asking for help, because they was willing to take the risk and leap of faith to with their obsession, addictions, to have this, whatever this money was. They was very obsessed about this, or like wanted to be, yeah, because the Nine of Cups is at the back of the deck. They was very obsessed about getting this money, or whatever this money is, wherever this money was coming from. Nine of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the woods. It's the overall picture to Judgment and Leo. Three of Pentacles comes out, because I know, because the card is messed up. Three of Pentacles. They could have been hiding something to say, like working together to hide something, to say something about this a person that passed, or maybe it could be about this Queen of Wands in reverse, or they could have said this person was the Queen of Wands in reverse. They was hiding something, or again, that could just, this Three of Pentacles is coming up to clarify this Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Wands in reverse, working together with a hidden plan in regards to whatever this money was. Yeah, something about, I'm thinking about the Twins card, which it says emphasize work. Again, that's the Shining movie. The Lovers, Gemini, or the Lovers in Gemini to the, what that was. I just shuffled it. Okay, I don't know. Clarify the deep with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy. Return the money for this energy out here on the table. The Nine of Swords comes out crossing with the Ace of Wands at the back of the deck. So this could have had these people in their head, but not really. Like their judgment was clouded, but then it wasn't. It wasn't. Ace of Wands, but it definitely caused some type of chaos, drama in regards to this group. All right, and then everybody walked away, or they walked away and they still was hiding, holding on to this money, hiding it, using it, spending it, whatever. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Cups, Five of Cups to the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting they collaborated and celebrated about whatever this, like maybe after, I feel like after they got the money, or after they did what they did. Yeah, I see the Ace of Pentacles. I see the Fool from the Fool in Aquarius coming up from the top of the deck. Let me use another deck. The Ten of Wands is at the back of the deck now. So these people could be heavily burdened right now for whatever reason. Because they could be, maybe they're scared that something is going to come out or something like that. Something going to be exposed. I mean, you do have from both the Oracle deck over here and then the Tarot up here on the table, you do have the Sun and the Moon out from both decks, which is, yeah. So they definitely was hiding something. Whatever this is about this money. I don't even know really where it's coming from. I'm getting, like, if I use this deck right here, it's probably going to be some type of either money or just some type of insurance. Something that was supposed to be going. I feel like return the money. So that mean that was supposed to be going to somebody else initially, not whoever these people is within this damn group. It wasn't supposed. It wasn't designated to them. It was designated to whoever didn't get the money. Whoever the money is really supposed to go to. It's supposed to go to them, not whoever in this damn group. But let's see. Maybe this could be totally something else, but that's what I'm getting from what's coming out. Wander of the world with, yeah, GPS. So there could be something about some tracking. Clarify wander of the world with the Empress coming out. Crossing for this energy out here. Return the money. Shopping mall. So there was a lot of spending on the road. Somebody could be on the road. Something about the road. Something about RS or SR. You got shopping mall that was turned in the deck with fireman. It says bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. All right. You also have illumination, truth, discovery, awakening coming up, sticking out, school sticking out. You also have lies again sticking out. Top of the deck, you have greed. I do see female. So there could be greed about a female, or a greed about a female, or something with greed in a female. Yeah, child, ninja, and what else? Cover up. And then you have father. So a father could be part of this cover up in regards to this greed, in regards to getting some type of money, or whatever, this money that should have been returned or whatever. Clarify, help me. What's wrong with me? So yeah, these people could be asking themselves what's wrong with them or whatever. They could be asking each other that, or again amongst this group or whoever they've been communicating with. They could be asking them what's wrong with them, or what's the group. These people in this group could be asking other people that they're looking for help in, like, what's wrong with me? Clarify. Help me with strength and Leo. Yeah, in regards to some type of investment, the farmer card turned over. You got bad news coming out. Investment, farmer with motel, hotel. So something about 6 to 9 years, right? Whatever past, present, or haven't happened already yet. I see inside. I see employee, something about IE or EI. Lawyer, I just saw. When I seen just IE, I was getting internal revenue, but that's not internal revenue. The IE or something. What's that? Like an example or something like that. IE. Clarify the woods is the overall picture with Judgment and Leo for return the money for this energy out here on the table. You got Challenger turned over. Feeling like ish. Something is a challenge. Alright. Yeah, with Redeemer. Challenger and Redeemer. Seeker challenge. Seeker challenge goal. Redeemer says uses guilt to convince people to change. Lack of identity outside of faith and religion. Inauthentic, thinks they are holier than thou. I also see trapped. I see trapped. What's that? Spy. And then you have educator. Those was coming up from the top of the deck. Clarify the deep with Herman and Virgo in regards to this energy. Return the money for this energy out here on the table. You have male and you have lover and you got trapped. Male and lover, what? Something about ML or LM. You got male and lover and trapped at the back of the deck. Mars is the male sign. Mars talks about action, determination. So this masculine had determination in regards to, or something about a male lover. Okay. Well, I mean, it could be a feminine, it could be a masculine, all right? However this resonate. We got civil servant at the back of the deck. Paid public information. I also see player. I see doctor, clergy, lawyer, elder, zoo. I see spiritual gifts. So maybe somebody within this group was working with somebody with some spiritual gifts or something like that. Clarify wander of the world with the Empress crossing for this energy. Return the money. You have volunteer. Something about RV or VR. So there could be some on the road in an RV or something like that. Or one of those mobile homes or something like that. I'm getting something about a respiratory virus. But you have volunteer, devotion, willingness, duty, dedication. So somebody volunteered to, maybe if this person, somebody got sick or something like that, it started off as a respiratory virus. You have repairmen, and then it got worse or whatever, or really fast. I'm getting repair, restart. You got repairmen, and then you have redemptuous point, meeting place. Why am I getting all tongue tied tonight? So that could be significant with somebody within this energy. Meeting place, destiny unfolds, convergence. Top of the deck, you have living in the moment. Clarify, help me with the strength in Leo for this energy. Return the money for this energy out here on the table. Romance. So there was something about a romance, and you got cope. Romance and cope just came out, turned over at the top of the deck. Something about RC or CR. Somebody's a psycho, all right? Psycho's coming out. You got what that has an X addiction. Psycho is coming out with all of these cards together. It's more under there. Then you have X addiction. X. I can't get this out. Why is this reading doing that? Something about a psycho. They don't have to be an X, but somebody is just a damn psycho. Something about PS or SP. Something about SA or AS. Something about PA or AP. Yeah, this person got some type of bad news. All right, they're not a stranger. All right, not a stranger. They hid some type of secrets, truth, concealment, disguise, and you got that coming back out again. Another card. So they not a stranger to whatever this romance is that they could be coping about or something. Coping, whatever, coping. Whatever this is, they're not a stranger, or they're not stranger to this lover, or whatever this is. Yeah, but they could be having some type of love-hate issue right now with whoever this volunteer energy is. Yeah, getting readings was coming out in the reverse. The sky in the reverse. Revenge just came out. Alright. Clarify, it's the overall picture, the forest with judgment and Leo for this energy. Return the money. Wooded area came out with turned over with lighthouse. Something about a wooded area. So there could be a lot of trees around where something. You have lighthouse that turned over too with concert at the back of the deck. So something about CL or LC. Clarify wooded area with judgment, Leo, and the woods is the overall picture of the forest in regards to return the money for this energy out here on the table. Clarify wooded area. You got soldier that was a soldier that was laser focused. A soldier that was laser focused. Something about SL or LS. Something about SF or SF or FS. They was laser focused. Stay committed to your goals and remain dedicated to your vision, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Use setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow, and keep pushing forward with determination and perseverance. Soldier, loyalty, honor, service. All right. I feel like that's why the volunteer card came out. They was a volunteer to whatever this energy is. All right. And there's something about them being connected to whoever they was having a actual relationship with. Look, it came out again. Something is significant about the forest or something like that. Floor, canopy, sanctuary. All right. Again, I said earlier there was some type of, maybe there could have been some type of how you say, there could have been some type of something going on in that damn forest, or just somewhere that's wooded or something like that. In regards to this money or something like that. You got beauty salon at the back of the deck. You got aerial killer. All right, behind that you got gift. You got cleanup, assassination, frigid realm. Clarify the deep with the Hermit and Virgo in regards to this energy. Return the money. Return the money for this energy out here. Clarify the deep with the Hermit and Virgo. You had, oh wow. Somebody could have did that to their lover or a male lover or something. Yeah, look, you got Avenger coming out with a Thug. A-T or T-A. Something about S-A or A-S, T-S or S-T. What the fuck is this? Excuse my French. An hour, 1 minute in. Avenger, it says resolve plotting. This thug could be somebody that's a male or a female. They don't have to just be a male. Travel, which I put as the Chariot, will be in Cancer. You have that turned in towards travel. And then you got Friend. What the hell is this? OMG. I rebuke any and all of this damn energy. I rebuke it and return it back to wherever it needs to go. Permanently, immediately. Because I don't know what this is. Travel, traveler, and then you got friend. Friend, it says trust, companion, sharing. And then behind that, you got living in the moment. Behind that, you got the Two of Cups. Behind that, you have Park, which it says haven, space, retreat. You got Queen Bee. Somebody's jealous of this Queen Bee energy. Somebody that's a gambler. They like to take risks. All right, but they could be losing a lot of sleep, which is like the Nine of Swords, because they feel like they're in this deserted energy. All right, left for dead, financial lack, obstacles, dis-ease, illness, debt, hardships, excluded. All right, behind that you have amusement park. What is this? Yeah, something about blocked. Maybe they're feeling like they're blocked, or something about some type of blocked text, calls, something. Clarify wander of the world with the Empress crossing. Return the money for this energy out here on the table. You got the gem coming out. Something about VG or GV, or what's the other cards? Something about RG or GR. $11:03 on the clock. Clarify, help me with, you got love message, and these cards are spinning. You got love message. Something about, AL or LA. Something about the AM. Somebody could have been sending somebody a love message while they was at the gym or something when this was going on or whatever. Who these people running for the mountains? You got hospital at the back of the deck though, and I see feminine sticking out. I see drinking, toxic lifestyle. I see feminine, female sticking out, which is the feminine energy. Top of the deck, you got I love you. What this just fell out. Spiritual gifts is in reverse. But look what two came out together. I don't even think I want to take mountains in reverse, but I don't know. But you got mountains in reverse, and then you got accomplice, partner in crime. Something about the AM or something about the PM with these people, with this energy in regards to this money or the hell. Excuse my French. Hospital at the back of the deck. Ascetic, which is self-restraint, abstinence, discipline. Shady. Clown. The farmer card, which is like the Seven of Pentacles. Something about an accident. Airport. Legal proceedings. Happily single. Natural disaster. Lies. Child. What else to clear? I'm going to do love message. Clarify that again. Clarify love message again with... the card just came out in reverse. We got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So some type of love message about not being in physically or this father figure. The father figure messaging. The Magician and the Fool just came out. So they messaged something about a love message. Maybe they messaged somebody while they was in the gym about them not being in the Eight of Swords mentally or physically. I don't know. And then you do have the X addiction card, the SEX addiction card with the psycho energy. But okay, so or maybe they got some type of message while they was at the gym or something. They got more than one message because you got bad news out here too under the same road with love message. This is crazy. I don't know what the... But you got Magician that came out with the Fool in Aquarius. Something about MF or something about MTTM. Something about MF or FM. This is fucked up. I don't like this. Something about damp, rainy realms. Somebody, it seemed like this was some type of plot or something. That's what I'm getting right now. Clarify the Woods is the overall picture with Judgment and Leo for this energy out here on the table. You have, something was a plan. Architect. Something about AF or FA. Architect. Blueprints, planning, construction. Clarify, and it was hidden. That was just about to come out. They wanted it to be some type of hidden cover-up. Clarify the Deep with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy. Return the money. You got Courier and Genius, Twin Flames. Comes out on the table. Something about FT or TF. The fuck or fuck that. And Courier fell off to the side. Courier is delivery. This could be like a mail person, alright, or a delivery, the delivery people in the delivery trucks. You got Courier, Genius, Careerist, which is schemes, visions, cunning, and then you also have dating. Something about CD or DC, something about CG or GC. Elder at the back of the deck. What about this Twin Flames with, it is under the same road with the Lover card and the male. The male lover, the thug, Avenger, thug, angulation, Avenger, thug. And then you do have it with male and the Lover card. And now you have Twin Flames. I don't like this video. This reading. My bad. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because this shit is crazy. And people be messed up. Clarify the deep with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy. Return the money. You got spy that came out in my hand with careerist. Something about spy and careerist or some. Yeah, these people on some bullshitness. You got CS or SC, spy, secrets, intelligence, undercover, careerist, schemes, vision, cunning. You got athlete at the back of the deck. Athlete is vitality, life, speed. I also see party, fairy tale, which phony, trickster, illusion, mirroring, something about the roof, challenger, educator, abuse, neglect. Like somebody wanted to abuse and neglect their power. I'm getting an hour, 10 minutes. I'm going to do one more row of each set of cards. What else for Wonder of the World with the ooh, dang, I don't butt the thing. 1 hour and 11 minutes on here. Yeah, this junk is a hot mess. Clarify Wander of the World with the Empress crossing for this energy. Return the money. You got self-love. Something about SG or GS. Missing at the back of the deck. Blacksmith. Forge. Shaping. Tempering. I see stranger is in the reverse, but I'm going to put it back in the upright. Chef. Cooking, seasoning, proficiency, justice. What's this? Block, spam, calls, text. I don't know what this is, yo. Clarify self-love with Wander of the World and the Empress crossing. You got Frigid Realm coming out with outer space, and you got death in reverse. But I'm gonna take Frigid Realm. Something about FG or GF. Put the death card in reverse. So death card was in reverse. Secrets was behind it. Child, homicide, Jezebel, chef, backstab, writer, nightclub, bank, memories. I see barber, male or female barber, getting readings. Living room, debt. All right, top of the deck, you got assassination. That's how I say it because I don't want to say it. Clarify, help me with the strength and Leo for this energy. Return the money. True colors. Somebody want to act like they don't want to. Now they want to act like this father figure, or because they have an ex addiction. Yeah, with that coming back out again. Now they want to try. They don't want to. Now they want to act like they wasn't trying to assassination somebody, or with true colors coming out in reverse. Something about a love child, side hustle, chef, and Jezebel. And then I see living room with karma is a bee sticking out from the top of the deck. Clarify the woods is the overall picture with judgment and Leo for this energy out here. Return the money. Maybe somebody returned some money. I see within a vehicle and man-made disaster. Wow. Something about MD or DM. Something about MW or MW or WM. WV or VW. DV or VD. DW or WD. Commuting road. So there could have been some within a vehicle, and then you have that. This is crazy. Clarify the deep with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy out here. Return the money. You got post office coming out with birthplace of dreams. I'm going to take the post office. Delivery, written, tracking, rendezvous night at the back of the deck. What about this post office with the Hermit and Virgo and the deep in regards to return the money? So maybe there could have been some type of transaction or something through the postal service. Somebody could have been tracking something online with this money, like a wire transfer or something like that. Yeah, you got shocking news that just came out with, oh my God. And you got windswept region at the back of the deck. So why both bad news and that came out? What the hell is this? This is definitely unexpected, whatever this is. Okay, because you got post office, shocking news, and then you got that. Like, what is this? Like, I don't, Something about PH or HP, something about PS or SP, something about SN or NS, something about NH or HN. So this person could be so was it a homicide to a male lover or their lover, whoever they is, or this is something that they was planning, or yeah, this is a little bit crazy, yo. I see the King of Pentacles from another deck. I also see the Six of Cups. I don't know if this person was planning this. This could be past, present, or haven't happened yet already, but I don't know. This is something else. Yeah, vendor, I just saw. Clarify wonder of the world with the Empress crossing, return the money. You got homeless, frigid realm, and then now homeless comes out with courier at the back of the deck. Something about HC or CH. Clarify homeless with wander of the world and the Empress crossing. Hospital in the reverse. Something about HH. Okay. You got that at the back of the deck. Clarify, help me with strength in Leo, return the money. Okay. Look, it comes back out. Greed comes back out. So this definitely could have been something about AG or GA. Something could definitely been significant around 6 to 9 years ago, or something about 6 to 9 years, or something going on for 6 to 9 years, past, present, or haven't happened yet already. Yeah, divine masculine. Whoa. Divine masculine, that, and then you have that with that at the back of the deck. What is this greed? Or wait, didn't I just clarify that, huh? No. Okay, so I didn't. I'm about to clarify. I want to clarify greed. Because why? I don't know. I just want to clarify. Clarify greed with the strength in Leo and help me. You got dancer, movement, weaver, passion. Something about GD or DG. Clarify the woods is the overall forest with judgment and Leo for this energy out here. The cemetery card just came out. Give me another. Mind control and firestorm. Cards just want to just do their own thing, okay? You got that came out first. That, and then you have Firestorm. Firestorm, it says karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Yeah, because something could have ended up going into a man-made disaster. Something about within a vehicle, alright? Again, this could be past, present, or haven't happened already yet. I don't know what the hell this is. My bad. Sorry. Something about the sea, criminal, young, wedding, marriage, grandparent, and or a rapper or singer or somebody that just has some type of present in the spotlight. Resonance, moving hearts, harmony, emotion, performance. This don't have to be just a singer or a rapper. This could be somebody that's in the spotlight. Yeah, something could be that. I don't know what this is. Clarify the deep with Herman and Virgo for this energy. Return the money for this energy out here on the table. Not happy. Somebody's not happy. All right. Because it's crossing over homeless and hospital in reverse with dancer and greed. Somebody's not happy. They not happy. Something about NH or HN. You got beach. Not happy beach. So somebody, they calling somebody a BITCH. That's what I feel like. Whoever this person is, all right? Maybe, or maybe during whenever this happened or whatever, they calling somebody a BITCH. That's what I'm getting from that. Or something could be significant about the beach. I don't know. Something about NB or BN. Something about HB or BH. But somebody not happy. You got Temple at the back of the deck. Clarify not happy with beach for this energy. Herman and Virgo with and it's clarifying the deep card, because the deep, it has like the image in this side of the card with the looking like somebody at the beach. So something about the beach could be significant wherever this beach is at. Clarify not happy and beach with Herman and Virgo and the deep for return the money. Mountain. Oh, employee, I see. 5 cards just came out. Something about me or ME. Mountain with employee. And then you have, wow, detective. Oh, okay. Something about MC or CM. You have those other 2 that came out. Okay. That part was interesting. Yeah, something was a betrayal. Deceit, disloyalty, bonds, or broken bonds. You got pregnancy, DNA, or something could have been a false pregnancy. You got the bolts, which is like the 6 of Swords. Accomplice in crime. Influencer. Mirroring. Vendor. Or you got vendor. Bartender. Neighborhood. And then you got captain. Top of the deck you have family. Oh wow, family. Airport. Something about FA or AF. Revolutionist. Guide. Challenger. Roof. My bad. Something about RC or CR. The C. That. Lies. Cover up lies. That. That's grandparent, male or female. So maybe they could have been trying to get help from family, or they could have been trying to get help from somebody within this group. So there's something about a criminal alive, and then you got GPS, and then you got forest cabin. Like they could tell a lot of tales about something, or maybe they have been telling a lot of stories or something online or something with this forest cabin and bard, epic tales, legends. Okay. Hour 23. What needs to be seen or shown from the basket? Okay, there could be something about a sister. An overbearing sister. What else for this energy? Return the money for this energy out here on the table. Something about an NDA. Non-disclosure agreement or agreements, alright? What else for this energy on the table? Exploitation. Commit to. Somebody having a borderline personality disorder. What else for this energy? Return the money for this energy on the table. I see this. What they want bad for you first, they should want for themselves that much more. All right. I see something about this. Something about the east direction. What else for this energy on the table? Return the money. Something about a regular person. Successful woman. 888. Balance. A life phase is ending. Prepare for completion. Money, money, money. Abundance coming. Hard work. Reward for hard work. What else for this energy? Not what it seems. What else for this energy? Return the money, or for this energy out here on the table. Something about 2030. I see mature. Something about hypersexual, a mental disorder that involves an intense focus on sexual fantasy, urges, or behaviors that are difficult to control. What else for this energy? Return the money, a Mr., a masculine, whatever this is. Something about a resort. That just fell out. I want us to work. So they could have been telling whoever they was in this relationship or ex-addiction, ex-addiction, sex addiction. They wanted it to work. You got something about a resort. I see that. I also see something about a karmic ending. I see Choose Me by Tink. Something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. Or excuse me, I Choose Me. So something about I Choose Me, or the title of the song could be significant. What else for this energy? Return the money. Benefit of the doubt. Rejection no more. Something about a business brand. Something about deception. Something about a cheater. The ego. Spiritual meaning for an ego. Deformation of character. So you got benefit of the doubt. Rejection no more. Business brand being stolen and used not by the original owner or maker. Yeah, there could be some deception about that. Alright, which is like the Seven of Swords. Handle your business. Alright, a cheater could be trying to handle their business. Alright, whoever it is, either the masculine or the feminine. You got ego. Freedom, power, strength, vision, and a connection to the divine. Rebirth, leadership, honesty, truth, loyal devotion, hope, psychic awareness, liberation, independence. That's the spiritual meaning for ego. You got deformation of character. Alright, I feel like maybe that's why I see this. Maybe that's why the Ace of Swords had came out in the reverse. What else with his energy? Return the money. Yeah, something about this could be, big brother energy. Alright, something about a conversation being recorded phone conversation, something about some air tags. In your personal space when you're not around. Alright, made out to look like the bad guy. What else in regards to this energy? Return the money, Mr., a masculine, feminine, however this goes. I see something about an earth sign. I see something about a car, in a historical landmark. Alright, a high celebrity ranking. You got earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That talks about practical matters, stability, finances, career, health, and nature communication. You got car. You also have a historical landmark. I see something about a high-ranking celebrity. All right. You also have Missing You by Trey Songz. Something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. Also see Mary Jane by whoever that was by. I forgot. I just flipped the cards. You got Missing. So something about somebody being missing. You got Love is Stranger Than Pride by Sade. Something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. Somebody out of trip spell work. Somebody did some out of town trip. They went out of town. That's why the planes. That's what's this helped me in the Blair Witch Project movie, The Woods. You got something about the next major holiday, which could be, now we're after the major ones we just had, but whatever the next major holiday is, whether it's, what is it, 4th of July, 4th of July. It's 11:27 on the alarm clock. It's Valentine's Day, and then St. Patrick's Day, right? I think that's how we go next. You got the 5th house. Self-expression, passion, fun, creativity, pleasure, casual sex, inner child, children, trauma to the body. Saturday. You got bringing baggage into a new relationship. Something about a widow. These cards ain't been coming up in a minute. I don't know what this is. Wow. Oh my God. You got the Knight of Cups. Chivalry, romance, seeking what you love. Seeking what you love. A classic romantic creativity. A passionate soul seeking connection. Wearing your heart on your sleeve. Artistic tendencies. What else for this return the money? Somebody could be sad. Somebody has no license to carry. All right. Wait, I see attempt to humiliate in public. All right. What else for this energy on the table? Return the money. Something about the 1st house. Something about the woods again. Oh my God. You got the 1st house. Identity, personality, ego, self-image, beginnings, consciousness, appearance, and temperament. All right. This is the 1st house. Then you have that again. That's coming out for like the 4th damn time. Something about social media clout. All right. I see single. This is crazy. I see Peace of Mind by Party Next Door. Something about the title of the song, or the song could be significant. Party Next Door. What else for this energy on the table? Return the money. Something about that. Something about working to do something. Working together to do something. So maybe this person, they done did something to somebody that they was working with. Best on Earth. Russ featuring Bia. All right, something about the title of the song, or the song could be significant. All right, I see that. Don't care. I see that. A lie move quicker than the truth anytime. All right, something about the devil in the upright. Devil in the upright is deviling into your shadow self, addiction, being trapped in your own stories, manipulation, lying to yourself, self-interest, materialism, choice, consequences, and temptation. All right, something about that. We got the letter P. What else? Something about some creepy, taunting messages on a cell phone. Again, I said something about Valentine's Day. That's coming up now. All right, something about a new job. We got R. Something about R, or PR or RP. Maybe something about a repost. All right. Home, dad, I'm not want to say it. All right. To about something about an earth angel. Oh, these cards is just trying to come up now. Yay. Something about that. Maybe something could be coming out in 2027, or something about 2027 could be significant. What else for this energy on the table? Return the money. Yeah, drama. All right. Pressure from society. And then you have that. Something about a prolonged situation. Something about prolonged situation, a relationship agreement. Something about a false man that they felt like they lost something, lose something. You got clarity, truth could be coming in. I see reality TV or reality television. Somebody who's physically abusive. All right, I see Type of Way by Rich Homie Quan. Something about the song or the title of the song. All right, this person could have got a lot of contentment out of whatever. Something about $100. I see Peeping Tom, Peeping Sue. else for this energy on the table? Return the money. Stealing your creative thoughts for their own. Somebody posing as the opposite sex. Possibly, I see. Something about a minimal offer. Something about a minimal offer. The 10th house. Career, ambition, social status, reputation, power clauses. Power, social clauses. Fame, and dominant parent. Something about that. Something about that. I see tampering. So there was some type of tampering. I see the letter T. Somebody has a new baby. Something about the letter T. Now you has a new baby. What else? Anything else for this energy? Something about somebody between the ages of 75 and 95. Something about wearing contacts. Wears color contacts. You got Justice in Libra. Something about a mother, father were not prominent. What else for this energy? Return of the money. Ladybug is popping up. I see just for the moment. Don't believe in what you do. So somebody don't believe in something somebody do. What else for this energy? Something about a Tesla, I see. Something about a government informant. We got Controller by Drake. So something about the song or the title of the song could be significant for their own personal victories. Be careful what you wish for. Maybe somebody could have been telling somebody else within this energy, this relationship. All right, could be connected to the, you know what, which if you read it, you can see what it said. Yeah, something about a computer or laptop could be significant. Something about an off-site location. Something about an off-site location. Something about a chain reaction. I haven't seen this card in a minute. Somebody think they're getting away with you know what. All right. Yeah, there could be some type of receipt, some old text messages circulating, or there could be a trail like of old text messages. You got materialistic possessions does not equal or add up to a life. All right, material possessions does not equal or add up to a life. All right, anything else? An hour and 37. Dissociation. Don't like you having your own opinion. All right. Yeah, this person could be faking the funk. All right. Whoever this person that don't like you having your own opinion. Something about a Volvo. Something about silly rabbit. Silly rabbit. Somebody is a silly rabbit. All right. Yeah, something about the state of Maryland. Anything else? Says I wanted you to lose. I wanted you to lose. Intentionally harm. What you won't do for love by Bobby Caldwell. All right, something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. Anything else? This person somebody had an evil shrine. I see no means no. Something about a damn, you know what? I hate these damn cars. I don't like them. You got Anniversary by Tony. Something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. Somebody could have had some kind of dating profile on an app, all right? An active dating profile on an app that has kept or had more than 6 months, all right? Blinded by the truth. Something could be significant about $10 million plus, all right? I don't know what that's, yeah, $10 million and something about a copycat. Getting to know each other well first before moving forward. I also see the Isley's brother for the love of you. All right. Something about the title of the song could be significant. The title or something about the song could be significant. You got a false person. Something about a rural area. Yeah, something is suspect, sinister, fishy, and not right. All right. Universe has your front, has your back and your front. Yeah, with us being in this new year. Okay, somebody could have got assaulted with a weapon. That kept coming up in the reading, so that could have been done to a male or a female. Something about the CPS getting involved in a case in a certain city or state or whatever your state CPS could be getting contacted or involved. Anything else in regards to this energy? Yeah, something about a junkie. Oh, wow. Somebody could have been getting called that or something about that is significant. Yeah, I see something about an open commitment. All right, open to commitment, good investment. Spiritual expedited. Yeah, something is spiritually expediting to, I feel like the spiritual in 1 to 2 days. Speaking out of place negative on matters having walked in personally. Yeah, something about a side ninja or a side chick. All right, manipulation. A father. They are DICK writing. The law of attraction. Ooh, where'd it go? Hold on. They DICK writing the law of attraction with that coming out next to it. Yeah, something could have been made to look like a ooh's eye. Alright. I'm about to get the stopping. Alright, something about ending relationship. I see PTSD also though. Something about a Cadillac. Anything else for this energy? Return the money. Something could have been photoshopped. Yeah, current, present. Okay, I see female. What's this that came out? I see current, present. Will receive divine messages or sign. A female. Just be a man about it. By Tony Braxton. Something about the title of the song or a song could be significant. You gotta need to get your ish together. You got the Midwest region, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Iowa, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North and South Dakota. All right, I see something about a scammer. Yeah, that felt like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, something about Christmas Day could have been significant. All right, I just made that card. What they wanted to go bad for you is ultimately their true desire for themselves. Yeah, I see the letter A. Slow action. PR. Something about tar. Something about rat. Something about art. Something about pat. PAT. Something about tap. TAP. So there could be some type of tap. Something about a court legal issues. Something about a boat cruise. Not trying to see it from your point of view. Stubborn. I see there will be no rest for the wicked. All right, I just made that card not too long ago too. All right, because there is something about some type of unhealthy attachment. Something about 20 plus in age. There was an unhealthy attachment with somebody 20 plus in age who did not want to be submissive. Yeah. Somebody was using some type of bad CPN number. I just made that. This is why they life looks so good. All right. I see hurt people hurt people. Somebody is not fleeing the country. Blocked from moving forward. Something about taking without consent. And I can't read you right now is I can't read you right now. Why is that? So somebody can't read somebody right now. They can't read what they got going on or something. Maybe they can't read this about a divine feminine. Yeah, I see he did it. Something about 6 months ago. An hour 44. All right, because they were very insensitive and they were holding back. Holding back about a younger love interest. Doing things behind the scenes for negative influence. in a negative influence, the mask. That's what it says. All right. Yeah, somebody. This person's still talking about can. I don't know if that card came up again, or but I just say can. It said, "Can we work it out, please?" All right. Something about some finances. So this could be in regards to that money. Your body and sex does it for me. For me, I can't lie. And I see something about that. What's this? Jealousy. The city employee jealous. Yeah, out of pocket. They're very out of pocket. Teamwork makes the dream work. I ain't seen that in a minute. Yeah, and this person, something about them having some type of damn evil shrine. That could be why the damn, the Exorcism movie and the Blair Witch Project. We got the letter M. Yeah, something is about to happen. All right, so yeah, and I must take the last one. Secrets. And something about Canada. I see Canada. Unfollowing on social media. Easy target is in reverse. I see the number 2. Oh, there go the werewolf card. Number 2, the werewolf card. In their head, you're already in a relationship. I don't know who the hell that is, or who this is, or whatever this is, or whatever. All right, but ooh, what I was about to say. Something about that number 2. So something about the number 2, the second date, which could be tomorrow, which is the second, or something about February, or something about 2 months, 2 weeks, whatever that 2 represents. But here is the werewolf card that I've been talking about in the other videos, but I didn't make one. I'm going to leave it out for a minute. Yeah, this reading was crazy. The letters, I see something about a Mr. again. Like I said in the beginning, there go the M and the R. Something either about the AM or PM. I feel like I was supposed to say Mr. or AM, PM in another reading, but I didn't because I wasn't really like, something was not letting me get into the reading. So I see something about Mr. or a room, AM, PM. Something about TAR, which is tar. Something about rat, RAT. Something about mat, MAT. Something about an ATM. Why does this keep coming up? Something about PAT, PAT. Something about TAP, TAP. Something about RAP, RAP. Something about a map, MAP. What the fudge? Yeah, these are the only letters that's coming up. PMTAR. Something definitely could be significant about the morning and the AM hours and the PM hours. All right, so that was something else. Yeah, an hour 47 minutes in. Whoever this is, whoever, which one, whoever, whatever, past, present, or haven't happened already, they could be in the 10 of Wands or something about the next 10 days or whenever the 10 days is. What archangels cards needs to be seen or shown to close out this energy on the table? I'm going to take that one. We got Archangel Ace of Wands, 30, the patient God, fertility and multiplicity, protects against despair, helps one be patient. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You have Archangel 5 of Pentacles, number 7. Patience reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. What else for these, to close out this reading? What other archangels needs to be seen or shown to close out this reading? You have Archangel the Magician, 25, the generous God, spiritual wisdom and magic, helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. All right, so there's something heavy about secrets. I'm not even looking at the secrets card and this is coming out, but you got 2 cards up here talking about secrets. 37 and 25 is coming up. What other archangels needs to be seen or shown to close out this reading? You got Archangel Knight of Wands, 24. God the good in himself. Protection prevents discovery of sex crimes, slaves, exile. What in the is this? Something about 2025 and 2024 could be significant. Give me one more for this energy or whatever comes out. What other archangels needs to be seen or shown to close out this reading? One just flew. You have Archangel 9 of Swords, 15, the conformity God. Purification, protection from impetuous religious sentiments. Back of the deck, you have Archangel 8 of Wands, 49, the great and exalted God. Grandeur makes one passionate toward God. 8 of Cups, Archangel 67, God the pleasure of man's children. Transformation gives consolation in adversity. Excuse me. And the last one I'm gonna read, Page of Swords, Archangel Page of Swords 12. God the refuge, governor's dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this reading because yeah, this is a lot. It's about to be at 2 hours, and I don't want it to be 2 hours. Let's actually take one of these to close it out before it hits an hour. Yep. We got number 18. So something about 2018 could be significant. No need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. All right. An hour and 51 minutes. This is insane. Back of the deck, you have Archangel 5. You have number 15. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. But I'm going to go ahead and close this out at an hour and 51 minutes. I'll see you later, and I'll see you in the next video.